olvides sonreír. Sonreír. So olvides sonreír. Yeah. What up? What up, dude? Kiné on here, rich and bored. Resume, ho. There we go. Okay, we streaming. We streaming. We in there. We are being down. As I was saying, son olvides sonreír. Miami got me speaking in Spanish, y'all. Miami got me speaking in Spanish. You know I ain't lying. Every time I go in the store, they refuse to speak English to me, so I have to speak Spanish out here. I didn't know. I just came to Miami and I'm like, yo, I'm trying to speak English. They said, no, no, no se cuenta. Hi. How's your day? How's everyone's day out there? We big chilling. You know, I'm retired, so rich and bored. There's so many robots on the street in Miami. I don't think none of us gonna be working for real, for real. But I'm definitely not. Rich and bored. That's the name of the game. Rich and bored. Just be rich and bored. So I come on the internet. I'm in the metaverse right now. And I come to say, no olvides sonreír. Don't forget to smile. Don't forget to smile, baby. So I was this morning, bro, would you believe I'm sitting out in front of the building and I was eating, no, I was having my matcha, okay? So I'm having my matcha. Picture something fell from the top of the building. Bro, it came down like boom. Everybody looked and the whatever fell, it was like a piece of something and it rolled across the street. It rolled across the street. So everybody just continued to eat their breakfast. Something else came from the building, went boom. We looked up, we like, yo, is that somebody throwing something down? Okay, so the building is tall. It's like say it's coming from all the way up there, and you sitting down on the street, and something come fall down, girl. So I'm like, I'm sitting there not knowing what to do because I have two cell phones. One was sitting on the table, and I had all my stuff was just like unpacked. And I didn't want to move because if I move, but this guy, he was sitting next to me. He said, let's go. He told the guy with him, he said, let's go. And then, girl, I grabbed all my stuff. I dropped my cell phone. I had my headsets, and I'm like, I'm dropping shit, trying to run out the way. Everybody started running. When that guy said, let's go, I thought the building was about to fall down. I ain't gonna lie. I thought that building was coming down. Whew, you just gotta be watching for signs and wonders. Cause I was wondering what the hell fell from that far from out the sky. That shit was bitch. That's Miami, though. That's what anything in Miami. But no, real shit about real shit. When I think I was staying in Fort Lauderdale like 2 years ago, and they had a building out here just fell on them people, bruh. And all I can remember is them doing those interviews with those when that building fell. Because the people were saying, "Oh, we heard it cracking. Oh, we heard little things like that was the signs for you to get the. That was the signs for you to get the fuck, boy." So that's all I could think of when I saw that. When I saw that thing fall from that building, I was like, "Is this another one of these?" Afghanistan is beautiful. Okay, I'll take you up on that. I don't know. I would have to come and see for myself, I guess. But yeah, Miami is it's a vibe, baby. It's a vibe. But anyway, I go is gonna be a vibe. What did I put? Oh yeah, my title. I came on here to talk about the hip hop culture industry. Is just, it's what is going on right now. Every time I turn my phone on, it is like doo doo on there. It is doo doo. It's like a whole shit show going on. This one beefing with that one, and then the beef don't make no sense. I can understand if beef, you got beef. Yeah, you got. Yeah, y'all need to go settle that. But it be like foolishness, and I can't take it. I don't know. I think they just be making up these stories so y'all can go listen to the music, and then y'all don't really go listen to the music. Everybody just listening to music for like they might listen to a song about 15 minutes if they like it. But most songs y'all just gonna scroll through. So they gotta come with these the shenanigans, the shit show. It's crazy out here. So yeah, and celebrities that have been celebrities, some of them are double dutching. Like Jay-Z, he don't want you in his business, but he wants you in his business so he can stay relevant. But he either gotta come out here and play the game, or he just got to stay like a dinosaur and a relic, because the old music industry was more like that. It was like you didn't know those people personal life, and back further back than that, you didn't even know how a musician looked. You heard them on the radio, but you didn't even know how they looked unless you went to their show. So it's becoming the seclusion and the mystery of an artist is gone per se. So Jay-Z double dutching in and out. I don't know what he gonna do. But he trying to come out here, but he's trying to pick his beefs. He trying to pick easy beefs, but he know who he really beefing with. That's who he needs to beef with. That's what we want because it's more true. It's real. You beefing with 50, bro. 50 wanted with you. He don't want to pay 50 no mind. He don't want another beef with Nas. There's just certain people. He like, they say pick your battles. He picking his battles wisely. Oh man, I don't know why they asked me to try this. Crazy. But anyway, that's entertainment in America. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? When you come on the internet, get entertained. But yeah, so the real world versus the metaverse. The metaverse, I think everybody lying on here. Because our influences, our celebrities are so fake, bro. Yeah. Can't get no real shit online. Where you gonna get where they do that at? I got another YouTube page and it's called, oh, thanks. Good to catch you again. Thanks for catching me again. I have another YouTube page called Get Rich McKay. And that page, I just post shorts. And I'm posting shorts about, I'm commentary on the culture of hip hop that is done with. And boy, people be real live in the comments in their feelings. So where they do that? Where they do that at? Y'all come on the internet to get in y'all feelings? Don't do that. Because nobody gives a fuck on the internet. This is the metaverse. That they be in their feelings trying to I have to laugh at it though. They have a problem with what I'm saying on there. That's crazy, yo. So Akademiks, he did an interview with 50 Cent mom's baby mama. Bro, the boy was so thirsty. He couldn't even ask questions right. And really wasn't nothing to ask her. I don't get it. There was nothing to ask her because, all they wanted to ask her was about the tape that she did with Diddy. And like, what's the ask? How did you like it? At what angle, at what point in the session what kind of questions is that? But yeah, Academics just had the Google eyes and he was just so enamored because I guess it's like when a female is talking to a guy and he cannot believe it, oh, he just gets like a little jelly worm. He's like, she's really saying something to me. So that's how he was during the interview. And I was just like, boy, you need to stop because this is just a FaceTime. He was on FaceTime. He was talking to a screen and he was like a jellyfish. Imagine if you saw this woman in, I said woman. Oh, my bad. Imagine if you saw this female creature in person. Boy, you would have passed out like a hoe. Real, you would have passed out. That was too funny. So I just did a little post. I'm like, yo, Academics, boy, why is you acting so thirsty like that? That's just a FaceTime video. You talking to a screen. And then on top of that, you paid her for the interview. That's like you paying a girl to FaceTime you. Huh? I ain't know y'all pay for that. I ain't know they got men out there pay for FaceTimes. That's crazy. And that's why these female specimens are acting like this. Because you paying for FaceTime. And you acting all excited for a FaceTime. I told them next time, bro, if you're going to pay her, you got to tell that hoe, pull up. Look, I got to touch your hand or something, bitch. I got to touch your hand. If you're a king. If you king Academics and you paying her, don't be like the dude in the DM. Because the dude in the DM ain't got no experience. Because you're talking to screens, bro. It's not real. And that's why I encourage young men to go out in the world and have a real conversation with people. Have them right there in your face, because That's the art of manhood, just like in the midst, in the moment, making the conversation real and engaging in. Not the screen, not the, oh, let me put a couple of texts in here. That don't do nothing for your manhood, bro. So academics, I guess that interview is for the king of the DMs. You got all these boys in the girl DM thinking then they think that's their girlfriend. In real life, I could tell you she's probably with another guy and he's all in her space, in her car, in her apartment, and you're in the DM. So if you want to get out of the DM, bruh, he said 90% of these dudes tricks. Yeah, pretty much. But the trick word is like the trick word, I think it kind of get used, you throw it around playfully. Now to a point, some of these guys don't know that they tricks. That's crazy. They don't know. They don't know. The only way you know is if the girl is never gonna tell you you're a trick, but she's behind your back. She's gonna be like, "Girl, this," like when she picking up the phone, she be like, "Girl, this my trick. Hold on, bitch, this my trick." That's what she gonna be calling you that behind your back, so you don't even know you're a trick, but you're a trick. So that's why guys don't know that they tricking and they don't do. See, the trick is I don't like you for real, but I want to go out to eat today. I want some of your money. So guys, y'all gotta figure out whether the bitch really like you for real. Does she like you for real? If she likes you for real, it ain't tricking. Cause you got a heart. It ain't tricking. But if she picking up and you only gonna know if she likes you for real by the respect that she gives you. She pick up when you call every time. And then if she don't pick up, does she tell you why she didn't pick up? See, that's respect. That's respect. And you ain't no trick. If you doing something or like if you buy or something like that ain't tricking. Because the woman is playing the trick and you are tricked. If that makes any sense. I don't know. But 50 Cent big trick. And all the like when you go up there, I mean, it's obvious all these celebrities, these guys with all the money, Drake, they can give out hundreds of thousands. You could buy a person. I'm gonna buy me a bitch. Yes. So they are tricking. That's what it's gonna be. I mean, so it's levels up. I guess once you make it so much money, you ain't got no choice but to trick. But anyway, hip hop culture is done, it's cooked. Because they giving us shit show after shit show after shit show. And they locking up the most powerful people in hip hop. If the most powerful could get 3 years in jail, I mean, I don't know what good is hip hop anyway. What good is it? What good is the culture? You locked up the top guy. So what are we participating in? For real, I don't want that culture. When the top dog, he got 3 years in the penitentiary. And he's the epitome. Oh, and we got Suge. He's in jail too. Federal penitentiary. The top of the hip hop culture as far as money. They doing time. Oh yeah, hip hop is cooked. It's done with. Y'all stay up for the rest of the day. Love over